Hi, I'm Mark from Sounds in Sync, the developer of EdiCue. In this video, I'm going to show you a couple of windows that are new in version 3.2. These windows allow you to export movie files and WAV files for each EdiCue. I'll also show you how the Export Movie window integrates with Todd.AO's Actors Mobile ADR, which is an iOS app that allows you to record ADR with an iPhone or iPad. But firstly, to open either of these windows, you need to load an EdiCue PDF into the EdiCue main window, as the cues need to have a unique cue number assigned. So here I have a set of cues that I created for this short video that I used to demonstrate EdiLoad. There aren't many, but they'll do for the purposes of this demo. Thanks to LookPrint for allowing me to show the footage of this video. So here is the All Fields PDF, which contains all the cues for all characters. Here's a summary, and here's a PDF for just one of the characters. Now I'm showing you this because the embedded EdiCue data is slightly different between these PDFs. The summary PDF here, any time order PDF, and any PDF that has all characters at the end contain the EdiCue data for all characters, while these character PDFs here contain the EdiCues for just that character. So what we'll do is we'll just load up the all-time PDF to load the cue data for all characters. Now if your EdiCue data is say in a Pro Tools session or an Excel file, you can load that data into EdiCue and just export the appropriate PDF here. So with the EdiCue data loaded, we simply go to the window menu and select Export Movies. In this top section here, we drag and drop the movies that we want to load. Here we'll just drop the single movie that we have, and we'll enter the start time code of the movie, D949. We can just double enter to accept that time code. Alternatively, we can just click the Add Movie button to select the files. Now I just need to note here that this window can only load movie files that have a codec that are native to macOS. As in, it can't load video files that have a third-party codec, like Avid DNxHD. So for video files like that, you'll just need to convert them first. Next, all we do is select the characters that we wish to export a movie for. You can option click this checkbox and all of them will get selected and deselected. But I'll just select the female looper character here. And then we just set up these settings. Now the copy source option here will copy the section required from the source movie file. However, with this option you can't overlay watermark. So I'll select 960 by 540, which is compatible with Actors Mobile ADR. Next we set the handle length before and after the cue. For Actors Mobile ADR we need to set a handle length before the cue of at least 7 seconds. The next option here will create a movie for any alt cues, which is a handy thing, especially if you're using Actors Mobile ADR, as your alts will have different text and probably a different timing, so it's good to have a movie of those alts. The next option creates an Excel data file of all the cue data. This is used by Actors Mobile ADR to embed that data within each video file. And the last option here allows you to create a watermark over the video. Clicking the Setup button, we can set up any of these options here. I'll just scan into the movie here, and you can set whatever text you want in here, but if you use these tags below, EdiCue will lift out the actor name or character name and place it in the watermark, and To Be Cast is actually the actor name for this character. Set up the font size, positions, color, opacity as required. I'll just make that a bit darker so it's obvious that we can see it in the exports, and click OK. Now we're just going to click Export Movies, or you can press Command E. And now as you can see, EdiCue has created this parent folder and character subfolders to store the movie files and the starter file. Just click OK. I'll just have a look at I think it's this file here.
Is the light okay?
So this movie file here was for that cue is the light OK? And we'll listen to that again as we export the WAV files of that same cue. So now if you're going to use these movie files for Actors Mobile ADR, you just start up the Todd.io app Actors Mobile Editor, and we can just drop this character file onto here or onto the list here, and the app automatically loads all the files and the Excel file. And as you can see here, the start time of the exported movie matches the video start. Then you can click Embed Metadata and use these buttons here to encrypt the files ready for load into an iPad or iPhone for recording. Now, for more information about how to use this app, go to the Todd.io documentation or demo video. So that's everything that I wanted to show you in the Export Movies window. I'll just close that and we'll go and open up the Export WAV Files window. Now this looks very similar to the Export Movies window. Instead of loading the movie though, we'll just drop a WAV file or a guide track. This is 23976. Now only the options are provided that are applicable for the frame count of the cue data that is loaded. The start time is loaded automatically from the WAV file, but if that needs to be changed, you can just click the select it and click the Edit Start button here. Again, we'll just select the characters we want to export, and I'll export all characters for this particular one as they are a lot quicker. We can set the handle length before and after. For this, I don't think we need to export a WAV file for the alt cues. And as this WAV file is a 2-channel WAV, we can either export WAVs that contain both channels of the source file, or we can export just a monofile containing the first channel of that polyWAV file. Now we'll export WAVs, and it's exported 13 WAVs here into this subfolder here, and we'll have a look at the character folder for the loop grouper. And we'll just play the 6th WAV file here, which is sourced from the same cue that we played that movie from before.
Is the light okay?
And now we can hear that that WAV file contains just a cue with an extra 5-frame handle. So you might be asking, what are we going to do with all these WAV files? Well, the reason I built this Export WAV Files window is so that you can load these WAVs into a sampler and play the location dialogue at any point while making a recording. So for actors that like to parrot their lines, as in hear the line, then say the line, it allows you to play the location dialogue before each performance, recording several takes in the one record run. So this is perfect for recording those short lines in quick succession that don't need to be recorded to picture. So this completes the demonstration of these 2 new windows that were released in EdiCue version 3.2. If you need further clarification on anything that I've gone through here, please check out the EdiCue user guide, which can be saved from the help menu. To try EdiCue out for yourself, either on Mac OS or Windows, just head to the download page of the website. Once the app is installed, just run it and click Try to activate a trial license.